Hello everybody and welcome back to another Minecraft hardcore video. As the thumbnail said, this is my 500 subscriber special, so thank you guys so much for 500 subscribers. It means a lot to me and I appreciate all the support. And first things first, we're gonna go over the new updated idea wall. So Furka Blurka said a giant cherry blossom, so I'm assuming he means like the giant cherry blossom trees, like a big giant one of those, which could look really cool. It could also be a little complicated, but that could always be fun. I think it'd be a nice touch to the world if, like, on this mountain I did like a giant tree, because I'm planning on building like a castle up there at some point. So don't know, because part of me wants to keep doing you guys' ideas if I'm at a point where I can do them. So we'll see how that goes. And then Fuse said do a gold farm or a armadillo farm. So those are also good ideas. And I think the gold farm, I would probably want to do that on the nether roof. So I think I'll end up finding like I'll do the glitch to get up to the nether roof and start doing like that kind of stuff, which I've never done that before, so that'll be also fun. Slweer, if I'm pronouncing that right, said to build a raid farm, which I will definitely need because totems, because raid farms I can use to get as many totems as I need, which will be nice to have at some point so that I don't die. As you can see, hardcore world, if I die, then I lose this. So even though some people would say totems is like cheating in hardcore, I don't really think so, because, you know, you could still, you know, die, pop the totem, then die. So it's like, it is totally still possible to happen, so but I do want the totems as that backup. And then Phantobright said a witch farm and a blaze farm. So I think a witch farm is like is that like a redstone farm? Don't witches sometimes drop redstone? Am I correct on that? I know there's so many drops from witches, but I think you need like the right setup for that. So I'll have to do some research into that. And then a blaze farm. I'll make it at some point, but I'm trying to think of the use of it since off the top of my head, I can't, other than just a bunch of blaze rods, but I'm not sure what I would do with all that blaze rods other than just have them. I don't know. I'll probably build it at some point. But for today's video, I have something special planned with all these signs and all these. I want to make a specific point. Oh, we got one. A specific point where I can move all of my signs to, and then have a bigger area so that I can fill them up. Because I've got something in my head. I'll explain later as we get deeper into the video. But as you can see here, just off this quick glance, this is full, and I don't really want to keep expanding this here. And this isn't going to stay here permanently, because this area is not going to be, you know, where this is going to be. Like, this house is going to move, like, stuff's going to move, so this isn't going to be a permanent home for this spot. So I'm trying to remember, I haven't actually done any of these yet. I will probably be doing one of these next week, and I'll start, you know, ticking stuff off the list of the idea board. Well, until then, I'm going to take you guys up to the spot that I saw that I thought would look pretty good for idea board to be moved to. And it's going to be on top of this mountain. So I saw a good spot that when I was building the brewing hall that it's like, that can actually be like a good little overlook spot, because that mountain I want to be where my base is, and then there's all that other mountains to run to, but this mountain's kind of like gets its own thing. I haven't really picked anything for what I want to do with it. And yeah, also part of this is, as you can see, I'm going to want better ways to scale up here, because I know I'll get Elytra at some point, but I still want like a good path or idea. So feel free to leave an idea in the comment on how I should make my way up here. So, and as we can see, look at this nice old cherry. I don't even know if I've been up here. There's an emerald. I don't know if I've been up here. Surface lava. Yeah. Of all the places that I've gone to, this might be the one mountain that I didn't explore. It sure does have quite the view up here. Look at that. Alright, now we are currently standing on the location of where I want to put it, which is basically like right here. Do I want to... I probably should have done some flattening out before I jumped into the recording, because I kind of want a flat surface, but it doesn't need to be flat fully, so we're probably just going to go right here. I want to just make this touch the ground, because I do want to keep this tree. The setup I had in mind is quite simple. So a good little layout. So let me explain this real quick. Well, actually, I can explain it while we're doing it. So I want this to be what I'm going to call the, like, I want to say like the inner circle of the beginning of this, like whatever I'm doing here. So this is like what I'm going to consider the inner circle, meaning that I'm going to put down all these signs here. And all these signs are going to be... actually, now that I'm thinking about it, that might be too much. So I'm going to put down a lot of signs here. And going forward, just about every idea that I witness and read, I'm going to be putting into this little like inner circle that I'm gonna build, which is I'm like gonna do a rows over here, rows over here, and then rows like in the middle. So like I want to do this much here, and then I'm gonna do. That's what I mean. I should have cleared a better space, because then I want to do a row of 4 like here at the front. This is the plan. I know I'm trying to explain this. It's like a weird. It's been just always weird in the way the weeks fall. So it's like not getting around to recording this as soon as I wanted to. A little later than I was planning, but we're here now, and I would have maybe wanted to do something a little bit bigger for a subscriber special, but honestly, I'll be fully honest with you guys. I didn't have anything planned for one, because I wasn't planning on doing one, but I am now. So this is what I came up with, which is the idea thing, because I want to make this world fully community run in a way, and like basically common ideas. I'm gonna fill this entire thing. It's gonna be basically this many signs, I think is what we got at. Like we got. Let me just place them all down. Why am I hearing a zombie? Where? Where did you come from? Okay, I expected that I had knockback on my sword, because I was playing on a world where I did, and that really confused me why I wasn't knocking the zombie back. The plan is, yeah, I'll fill this entire thing up with ideas slowly. Like who knows how long it's gonna take from you guys commenting, and then once this is full, I'm going to stop taking ideas. I think that's my plan. And then I'm going to slowly work on building all these ideas. And then I'll probably even, like, I want to maybe even incorporate you guys into the build somehow. Like, put your name on the build that your idea is connected to. And then the plan is that once that's done, I will resume taking ideas again. Like, you could keep commenting them even after like this section is filled, because then once I've completed everything in this section, I will then basically keep expanding around this circle with new ideas like every week, and then I'll just I want to just keep expanding it like every week, just new and different stuff. That's the plan. All right, let's sleep real quick. Yeah, so as you can see, we're looking at what this is. Oh, I did one too little. We need one more row. Yeah, okay, so that's 4, 8, 12, 16, and then another 16, another 16. So we've got a grand total of 48 signs for potential ideas, and I think that if I'm correct, we already had 12 built down below, meaning that we have about this much filled, and it might not even be 12, but I think it is, so it's this much. So then we still have another 36 slots left open. So like I said, any ideas you want me to do, comment them now, because you'll get your name on the sign, and we'll be filling up slots, and then I will start working on stuff next week. I promise. And another update for the world. I would move the signs, go down and do that and move them up here, but I'm not going to do that quite yet, because I do plan on moving my world into a different folder at some point, because I don't know if you guys have any idea what this means, but I originally started this world on vanilla, and then I switched it to a CurseForge. And then now I'm on CurseForge, and the thing is, I did it because of a mod setup, so that I have slight better things like a replay mod, that stuff, yada yada. But in doing so, I'm on a really old, out-of-date version of Minecraft, because the mod that I need isn't updated on CurseForge, which is really weird. But on a different modding platform, it is updated. And the thing is, for me to move from CurseForge to its Modrinth, that modding platform, I will reset the world. It will not reset the world, but it will basically clear all signs, all entities will reset, all that stupid stuff. It might even mess up my nether, which I have no idea how that works. Maybe I should break the portal or something, and hopefully I haven't done enough in the nether to care, so I hope that it just clears my nether and gives me a new one. But in doing so, I'll keep it open with you. All the villagers in that thing are going to disappear when I do that reset. I don't know if it'll be done by next week, because it depends on if I get to it or not. a game that I want to play just dropped. Actually, as of today, it just dropped, so I'm going to be playing that. So I don't know if I'll get to doing that in my free time, but when that does happen, those are going to be gone. Why did I just get nudged? That chicken just nudged me? Yeah, so I'm going to keep it real honest with you. I will be manually spawning the villagers back in because I am not doing that again. So I understand if you might have complaints with that, but I'm switching worlds and every single one of them are gone. I'm not going through that process again. I will go into creative mode and put villagers in because I do have access to creative mode. Even though it is hardcore, everyone knows, like, yeah, I can. Of course I can cheese it. I'm trying to keep it 100% with you. Like, I could show you right now, open the LAN, allow commands. Like, but, like, yeah, that's a thing on hardcore. Yes, it is. Like, I don't know if you're not aware of that, but yes, I can go in creative mode. I will not be doing it unless, prime example, when I switch and all my entities disappear. That's not cheating to me. So I will be putting my stuff back. Okay, now back to the build. I want to do like a little, like a pathway. I guess I didn't really explain that, why I space these. Like, I want to have space in between every sign so that I can do like a nice little deep slate pathway. Oh, and before I forget, because I literally forgot last week. Okay, I need to clear whatever the hell that's coming from. How am I 0 for 2 on not getting hit? Back to what I was saying. Before I forget, I had made a promise last week to show my pupper on the video, and I completely forgot, so I'm so sorry about that. But as I'm talking right now, there will be pictures up on the screen of my dog as requested. He is a 1-year-old Bernedoodle. Dude's a psycho, but I love him. Oh wait. Yeah, and if you guys want, feel free to comment down below what dog you have or what pet you have at all. Just in general, what pet I would want to hear about you guys as pets. So let me know. I'm not sure if the deep slate or if, like, just regular stone would have been a better pick or not. I can't really tell. I kind of like the look of deep slate, but I'm not too sure. And I realize now that I should have gotten, I think it was like spruce fences, because I do want to like encircle this. When I say inner circle, this is going to be the inner circle of ideas. So it's like, I don't know, it's why it works in my head. One of those things where if things ever actually would go crazy with this channel, like, I'm not going to be able to do every single idea. And I'm already setting like almost a high goal right now with this many, because this is 48, and I think I've only done 3 so far, so like there's a good chance that if I fill this whole thing, like within, like, it might take me a couple years just to do this inner circle, so like it might be a while. So that's why I'm saying, if you guys are interested, now's the time to get your ideas in the hopes for me to build them, because I do like most of them. I don't even know why I said it like that. I've liked pretty much all of them so far. Like every idea I've read had good potential in my mind. I just fixed that. So yeah, I'm very much happy to do it, because this way it'll feel like I could keep you guys almost part of the build. So like you guys can give me the ideas and then watch your build come to life. Maybe I'll butcher it, maybe I won't, but I will do my best. I will do my best. So honestly, this feels like kind of a short-lived week. I don't really have as much, because like I said, this moment, I'm hoping you guys don't, well, you might be able to hear a difference. I might sound more monotone today and whatnot, just all things, because I don't know, I'm pretty exhausted from the week that I just had, so this is probably all we'll have for today. So I might just be leaving it off here. Anyone, if you haven't got any ideas in yet, make sure get them in now, because this board's going to be filling up, and I hope it fills up fast, because once I get these all locked in, then it's going to be just the next couple years of building, and then eventually we'll start adding to this section. So I will, if I do build other stuff on this mountain, I'm gonna have to remember to give myself a good amount of space surrounding this, so that I don't get to a point where I'm like, oh, where do I put the next sign? Well, because if that happens, I'll just have to start going on the back of the signs, which I don't really want to do. Or I could go up. That works too. But I think this is gonna be probably a slightly shorter week, and I guess like I said, not as much happening, but it feels like the next big step, because this is the first like big milestone for the channel, and I thought I'd do this as like a good transition and a next jump for what's to come. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you all next Sunday. And as I said, once again, thank you guys so much for 500 subs. It means a lot to me, and I hope for many more years of great content to come. And fun builds to add to the world, and I will hopefully branch out and do more stuff other than my hardcore world on this channel. But until then, I will see you guys later. Peace out.